Welcome back to Midday Kentucky, everyone. We are here with Jessica Bowman. She is the lieutenant with the Lexington Fire Department. We're going to be talking about smoke alarms and this incredible program that the Lexington Fire Department has with the free smoke alarms giveaway. So thank you for being on the show.
Thank you for having me.
And tell us about this program and how it got started.
Well, the primary mission of the Lexington Fire Department is to protect life and property, and we feel one of the best ways we can help do that is by installing free smoke alarms in any home in Fayette County who needs it. So we've been doing it for several years. We have installed well over 4,000 alarms in just the past 2 years, and we're very proud of the program.
That's amazing.
Talk to us a little bit about what people need in terms of how many smoke alarms, where should they be located in your house? Because I have to say I'm pretty ignorant on the topic. I know I should have a smoke alarm, and I do, but how do we know if we're covered?
Right, well, the code has changed a lot over the last several decades, so where it used to be sufficient, or we thought it was sufficient, to have a single smoke alarm somewhere in the home, the code has evolved over time, and now it is to have one smoke alarm in every bedroom, one outside every sleeping area, and one on every level. So for most homes, we average at least usually around 4 smoke alarms per home that we go to, some more, some less, depending on their layout.
Wow. Now, what's the difference between, I know there are battery-operated smoke alarms, and there's also the hardwired smoke alarms.
Right.
What's the difference between the two?
So newer homes are built with hardwired smoke alarms in them, which means they're wired directly into the home's electricity. And 90% of the time, probably 99% of the time, they run off your home's electricity, but they'll have a battery backup in them in case there's a storm or some type of power outage.
Okay.
Battery-operated alarms like this one they do exactly the same thing. The biggest difference is hardwired smoke alarms are interconnected. So if a fire starts in the basement of your home, your bedrooms are upstairs. With a battery-operated smoke alarm, that smoke and fire would have to spread all throughout your home before it got to your bedrooms. With interconnected smoke alarms or hardwired smoke alarms, when one goes off, they all go off. So it gives you even earlier detection.
Gotcha, gotcha.
Wow, and I know we're here to change the batteries, and that's very important, but even if we're changing the batteries, is there a certain period of time where then we should actually change the smoke detector itself?
Right. So for all smoke alarms, hardwired or battery operated, they have a useful life of 10 years. After 10 years, they expire, and you can find, like this smoke alarm was manufactured in November 2016. It would expire in 2026. So those dates are available. If you can't find a date on your smoke alarm, it's probably really old, which is not unusual for us to find. So every 10 years, this is a sealed alarm, which means the battery is sealed inside of it. I have to pull this little tab, it activates the battery. And the great thing about this is it has the 10-year lithium battery in it, so you never have to change the battery for the life of the alarm. These are the alarms that we install, so people don't have to worry about changing the batteries. They're pretty low maintenance alarms. The only thing they have to do is test them monthly just to make sure they're working the way they're supposed to.
Right.
If they're not, call us, we'll come back and put a new one in.
Now, do people have to change out their hardwired smoke alarms?
Yes, same rules apply. Yeah.
Okay.
So just because a lot of people, you'll go into a home and you'll say, do you know how old your smoke alarms are? And they'll say, well, they're original to the house and it was built in '95.
Yeah.
They think that because they're hardwired into the home, they don't have to change them. But again, after 10 years, they're not guaranteed by the manufacturer. Best practice is to have them replaced.
Good to know.
This is an amazing program that you're offering the Lexington Fire Department, installing these free smoke detectors. Who qualifies?
Anyone qualifies, and I would be remiss if I didn't mention that this program is in partnership with the American Red Cross. So the Red Cross gives us the smoke alarms and we install them. Anyone in Fayette County qualifies for the alarms. They can just call us at 231-5662 and we will schedule them for an appointment. And it really is more than an installation. We do an assessment, so we'll look at the home, we'll identify risks, educate the family about fire safety in general, and answer any questions they have.
Wow. Well, thank you so much for being here. It's a fantastic program. And anyone who is interested, please contact the fire department. Do we have the information for the full screen?
Yes.
There it is. Go ahead and contact the fire department. If you need a smoke alarm in your home, do not hesitate to call. And thank you, Jessica, for joining us. We really appreciate it. Find out what's going on with the Hollywood stars, and we'll check in with meteorologist Eric Burke on this hot